My first guest joins me in studio. Tom Djokovic is the CEO of XSNX Incorporated. Their stock symbol's XSNX. Tom, always good to see you.
It's great to be back, Don. Thanks.
Well, you know, you're such a fascinating company. You're engaged, of course, in the solar commercial installation market in Southern California. Huge market, obviously lots of sunshine in Southern California. But it seems like every time we talk to you, you're talking to me about how the solar industry keeps moving and keeps changing, and I guess you have some more changes to talk about this week.
Oh yeah, Don. It's ever evolving. I mean, technology is improving a little bit more incremental. It's still incrementally improving, not leaps and bounds like it was a while ago. But nonetheless, there's price reductions, improvement in technologies. At the same time, building codes keep getting a little tougher. So we got to juxtapose price reductions in the cost of materials, price increases due to regulations. But overall, it's a downward trend. So it's great. I mean, average cost for commercial electricity about 6, 7 to 8 cents a watt, compared to what they're paying Edison or their local utility. That's just a fraction. So it's a great investment.
It makes your presentation to commercial clients much easier when you can show them how much they can save, and even with the cost of installing the system, in many, many cases, their cost out of pocket is actually less per month.
Oh, absolutely. It can be, depending on how they pay, how they finance for it, but we have some great programs to help them accomplish that. And on top of that, you know, the state of California, they just adopted 50% renewable energy standard by 2030, which is incredible. Edison has invested in purchasing a commercial solar installation company. That tells you where they think the market's going. So commercial solar, I think, is really still in its infancy. We're looking at a market that's ripe for just massive growth, and we're excited to be in it.
Well, when you see things like government mandates for, as you mentioned, that target date of 2030 is not that far away. That's right around the corner.
Oh, it's a blink of the eye, especially when you think about the fact that a lot of the low-hanging fruit in terms of large solar installations, while there's still, I'm not saying that there's nothing left, there's still a lot of large areas for large installations. Large was called utility scale installations. But where a large percentage of this 50% is going to come from is from commercial rooftops. And that's why we're so excited to be in this market space.
Well, I know that you are, because when you visit the website xnx.com, the first thing that gets my attention at the very top of your webpage is "We're hiring."
Oh, yeah.
And so you're expanding rapidly. Tell us how that's going.
Well, you know, the challenge is always finding good people. So that's what we always strive to do. So we spend a lot of time training people, sorting through, making sure they're qualified to help us. We've got a great group of engineers, installers, third-party subcontractors, sales. We're always trying to grow the sales end too. So it's exciting time for us. We're having a lot of fun.
So I own a commercial building. We're going to role play here for a second. And I say, okay, Tom, I appreciate you coming by. Why should I go solar with my facility?
Well, Don, there's a number of reasons. First of all, you're going to take control and predictability of your long-term, your immediate and long-term power requirements. You're going to insulate yourself from market fluctuations. You're going to be able to put more money in your pocket long-term. That's available resources you could put towards improving products, reducing cost of operations in other ways, product development, making yourself more competitive. That flows right to your bottom line and hopefully improves your profits. On top of that, you increase the resale value of your business and your property. And at the same time, if you bundle other improvements, let's say a roof improvement, things like that, in at the same time, you could take what used to be a straight drain of resources with zero return, something such as roofing, and actually turn into a cash flow opportunity, because you get to gain a 30% federal tax credit for the cost of roofing, for that portion of roofing associated with the solar. So we can really deliver you a tremendous potential for improved cash flows with our system and save you a lot of money.
What about reliability and maintenance? Because that becomes my problem once I go solar, doesn't it?
Well, yes, it can be a problem depending on how you finance it, but overall, the solar systems, other than, well, we come by and we review the system to make sure that everything's working regularly. Secondly, it just takes 1 to 2 washings per year. We have a group of companies that perform that, and they charge anywhere from $1 to $2 per solar panel. So a 100 solar panel system is going to run you somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe $150, $200 every 4 months to have it cleaned, and that's really not that large of an expense.
Well, Tom, you sold me. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Once again, the company's XSNX Incorporated. XSNX is their stock symbol. Tom Tom's a good salesman, as you can see. For more information, go to their website, xsunx.com. Tom, thanks so much.
Thanks, Don.